Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music blessing and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Today it is Monday, February 5th, 2024. Almost 4 years of Torah every morning. Broadcast 985 today. It's so good to see all of you here. What a pleasure, what a privilege it is to learn Torah with friends all over the world. 985 weekdays in a row. Today is also day 122 since the war. It's 122 days since October 7th, and our hearts are where they have been the entire time. So to all of our friends in Israel who are joining us, including a sweet, sweet friend named Neshama, so good to see you. And to all of us who are here, friends, Valerie and Linda, Deborah and Penny, Boker Tov, Barry and Chana, Cheryl, Anya and Arlene, Keith, Stanley, Sunday and Ashley, good morning, Natalie and Minna, good to see you, Kim, Boker Tov, Julie Ann and Judy, Helen, good to see you. Friends, if I skipped anyone's name, my apologies. It's moving pretty fast on my screen as everyone joins in. So Cecile, Adrian, Ron, good morning. Debbie, saying a refuah shlema for your brother, David Chaim David Yechezkel Ruvain Ben Dovrish Devora. Please God, after the emergency surgery that he just had, he should heal and your family should know strength and good news. All right, friends, let's take a breath, sing a bracha for learning. We'll learn a little bit of Torah, and then we'll go into our day. Here we go. Friends, it's so good to see all of you here. Penny, thank you as ever for keeping us grounded on the cycle of our learning. We're at broadcast 985, on the way to 1000, February 26th. That'll be broadcast 1000. And in honor of that learning, we're going to learn more. That's the goal of this community. I wanted to take a moment also to recognize Adrian is sharing, and our hearts are with you, my friend, that she is flying to LA to say I love you to her brother, her beloved brother, who is on the wrong side of a very aggressive cancer. He is brave beyond measure, and you are a beautiful, beautiful sister to be flying to go be with your sister-in-law and with your brother. Thank you for sharing that with all of us, sending you with such love and strength. There's a lot to talk about, friends, today, and I'm finding myself at a little bit of a loss. But I will tell you that I'd like to dedicate today's Torah learning not only to those who have shared what's going on in their lives, but also in honor of my beautiful daughter, Ariel is in the south of Israel right now. Yesterday she arrived in Sderot, and today she visited the site of the Nova Festival, and she is there with a group connected with UJA, volunteering with Livnot Ulihibanot to clean kindergartens for when children come back to the South, and to bear testimony. I don't yet know what she and the group did to mark the space of the Nova Festival, but my heart is very much with her. And so, in her honor, I'll teach this Torah. And I guess that's the best segue into the Parsha. It's helpful to have Parshat Mishpatim. It is a very interesting shift if you follow the way the Torah cycle moves. Oh, my son Moshe is here too. Hi, Moshe. I love you. It is extraordinary to see the highlights of the liberation from Egypt, the splitting of the sea in Beshalach, giving of the Torah in Yitro just last week, and then this week we begin with laws. Mishpatim is an assortment of laws, and you might say to yourself, as many readers do, how can you go from these cataclysmic moments of the sea splitting and the thunder roaring above the shaking mountain when God's revelation, self-revelation, gives us the Torah? How do you go into these laws, the details? They're really, really detailed. And I believe the answer is actually the details, that the small things we do are just as cataclysmic as the big things we witness. What is it? I can't imagine to be, a 21-year-old with these highlights of life all about to happen, please God, and to take the time to go clean up kindergarten classrooms in Sderot. Because with everything going on, with a war being fought for 122 days, with our sisters and brothers and babies and grandparents still held hostage, 136 of them, what is it to go into a kindergarten classroom and clean it up? It's a detail. What difference does it make? And the answer is, without all of those details, the big picture never takes shape. Without the individual laws that we hear in Mishpatim, including one that's in a category called Lex Talionis, the eye for an eye mitzvah, which is in the Torah, wasn't in the Torah for the first time, meaning it didn't actually begin in the Torah, it began in a law code at least older than the Torah called Hammurabi, where the idea of an eye for an eye, if you injure someone, you are to be injured in the exact same way. In the Torah, it is turned into a monetary compensation for torts. If you've ever studied torts in American law or in European law, then you've come across these ideas. How do you place value on pain? How do you place value on embarrassment if it's an observable pain? What about compensation for not being able to work? There are numerous ways that damages are evaluated. And you might say to yourself, but it's such a big thing to be hurt. Pain is immeasurable, and that's true. Pain pushes us, as one scholar put it, Elaine Pegas put it, that pain puts us in a state anterior to language, meaning we can't even remember how to speak when we're actually in pain. But if we are to actually heal this world and build a community, a society worthy of our children, worthy of those kindergarten classrooms, worthy of our children who are cleaning those classrooms and doing countless acts of kindness to rebuild a world that has been badly damaged, especially in the Jewish community right now. Each one of those actions has cosmic implications. Some child will walk back into that classroom and say, this space, somebody loves me. This space was ready for me. I haven't been here in a long time. I have to find myself. And they probably don't have such self-awareness and self-reflections, but as they grow, maybe they will look back and say, I wonder how that classroom was ready for me when I came back after all that time. Who took care of me? It's not the same, but when we think of the soldiers, the young women and men in Gaza right now, fighting, each one of them is trying to do their small part to make Am Yisrael safe. Every one of those small things has cosmic implications. So one law might sound in Parshat Mishpatim like it doesn't amount to a lot. But of course it does. Of course it does. You think splitting the sea was hard? Go into a classroom in Sderot and clean it up these days. You think Revelation was gorgeous? Bear witness to one couple at a time moving back to Kibbutz Kfar Aza. You think the world was riveted by the liberation from Egypt? Look at the building of the Third Jewish Commonwealth, the modern state of Israel. Look at the love that we will show others despite what we keep going through. Each one of those rules, each mitzvah, each law, each act of kindness, they, in Kabbalistic language, rise to their heavenly root, and they cause a chain reaction through heaven's power to make this world a little bit more beautiful. And so, friends, I bless you. I bless me. Most of all in this moment, I bless my Ariel, to know that she is part of incredible cosmic energy, repairing this world, just as we all must. I hope that you will go to Israel very soon and be part of the great rebuilding. I hope that you, within your community, wherever it might be, if it isn't in Israel, will be part of the great building of Jewish communities as we are doing here in New York, day in and day out. This world deserves love. It deserves kindness. Together, you and I have been doing this work for a long time. I'm so grateful for the kind of amplification of the good we do through this community that arose in a moment of dire need. This, someone could say this, what is a Facebook Live and now an Instagram Live broadcast? What difference does it make? And the answer is, it makes a lot of difference, friends. It's made a lot of difference to me. And I know because you share so sweetly that it's made a difference to a lot of you. We have a lot of work ahead. Let's do the small things, as my wife did today, making me coffee. Let's do the small things that help fuel us so that we can continue to make the big things more real for more people, especially our children. So first of all, l'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol niyeh bidvaro. Let's sing Hatikva, friends. Hopefully you can see the flag on your screen, holding the hostages in our hearts. Bring them home now. Kolon balevav penima nefesh Yehudi homia ulefatei mizrach kadima ayin letzion Sophia Od lo avda tikvatenu Hatikva bat shnot alpayim Liot am chovshi be'artzenu Eretz Zion Virushalayim Liot am choshi be'artzenu Eretz Zion Virushalayim. Bring them home now. Am Yisrael Chai. See you tomorrow, friends.